Alright, what's up? We are traveling to Mazatlan via first class on our aeroplane. So yeah, we've been putting this off for a while because, well, work and shit like that. Yeah, maybe I'm way too responsible with money, but then I almost died, so hashtag YOLO. Didn't almost die. Yeah, that's what she got back. Like that. She's like, just give me an extra day. I'm like, no, it's happening today. I need this to happen today. So we're going to Mazatlan. This is the intro to the video. Hope you enjoy it. Oh yeah, by first class I mean we have the first row. In my aeroplane I mean in the bus. 7 hours to go. And well, it's a good thing we're not driving because that's half tequila. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. Like Mazatlan. And if you're in Mazatlan, it's also 5 o'clock somewhere else, so it doesn't matter what time it is right now. Here. YOLO. Alright, now we're going to flash back to, this is the week of training before we left for Mazatlan. This week of training was terrible. So what had happened was, I had gotten an infection. I was taking antibiotics for it. It was getting better. I ran out of antibiotics. I went to a new doctor, not my normal doctor, because my normal doctor has an actual real job as being a doctor. So I went to a different doctor, told the doctor, like, hey, look, I had this infection, I was taking antibiotics, I ran out of antibiotics, you know, it's only been a couple days, but it's getting better. And the doctor's all like, oh, that's an allergic reaction. I'm like, really? That sounds really improbable. And they're like, no, it's an allergic reaction. I'm like, rolling my eyes, fine. And the doctor said that they were going to give me dexamethasone. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Dexamethasone, something like that. It's a corticosteroid. And basically, they told me that it was zero risk and it would work in like 2 hours, if that's what it was. So I'm like, alright, so it's zero risk. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to go to my normal doctor, wherever he is, all the way across town, and get the antibiotics that I know that I need. Well, the corticosteroid actually worked. Everything cleared up real quick. Now, that doesn't mean it wasn't an infection. Actually, it was definitely still an infection because the antibiotics were working for it. The antibiotics would have worked for an allergic reaction. A corticosteroid would help an infection. So anyways, it worked. Well, that was Thursday in the afternoon around noon. Friday morning, I was waking up. I woke up with horrible hiccups. By Saturday morning, my throat was closing up. So I'm kind of starting to like freak out. Like I'm getting sleep apnea, which I don't normally get. Throat's closing up. And then I'm like, all right, well, this keeps going on. I don't have to go to the doctor. And then I'm talking to my actual doctor, and he's like, yeah, this is what you probably need, but it's going to be nearly impossible for you to get it. So I'm like, all right, well, that's just a waste of time then. Figuring this would all go away. Well, Sunday night, it was still happening. My throat was closing, etc. So I finally went to the doctor to get the drug that I needed to combat the allergic reaction. Well, the doctors wrote me an incorrect prescription, and on top of that, nowhere in Torion even has the drug anyways because they don't even make it anymore. So basically, I just had to sit and wait this out. I got an inhaler, I was using a couple of other things, like just all kinds of drugs, all kinds of crap to keep my throat from closing up on me for the next, basically 24 hours, I think. This lasted, it basically went away Monday, which, once again, basically, it lines up perfectly with the half-life of dexamethasone. As like basically it sets on real hard in about 8 hours, which 8 hours later is when the hiccups started, and then it goes away. It's in your system for about 3 to 4 days, and that's when it stopped being in effect. So then Tuesday rolls around, I feel great, and I'm like, wifey, pack your bags, we're going to Mazatlan. Life is goddamn short. We've been putting off this trip for a while, so yeah. But between the allergic reaction and the infection, my training this week was pretty shit. I still managed to get this deadlift session in on Saturday, which was pretty cool. This is before it got really bad. Like, basically as soon as this stopped happening, my throat started closing. And so, yeah, that's the story of what happened. I guess just be careful of the doctors you choose, be careful of the shit you put in your body, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Peace. Round one. Who taught you how to take shots?
Era half.
Sí, medio. So I'm gonna order another lime with the next one. No, I'm gonna use that half a lime with the next one. Yeah.
30 minutes, baby. Time to do it. I don't have a gorra.
A what?
I don't have a hat.
Ya vámonos. Alright, so back when we used to live in Mazatlan, I used to go hike this every once in a while to see how out of shape I was. I used to make my wife do it with me, my then girlfriend. Yeah, so this should be fun. We've made it about 12 steps and my legs are already tired. Hooray for hangovers! We used to pull ups at the top right there. Come on. Holy shit. I know this is totally safe. I'm still freaking the fuck out. So is my wife, so I feel a little bit better. See, I'm not actually... Yeah, no, I'm definitely afraid of heights. Never mind. Really what I'm afraid of is death. And everything else of my fears is just because I'm afraid of death. But being afraid of death doesn't actually make any sense because you're the only person it doesn't affect.
A ver, okay. Take us the picture because I'm going.
Right here.
What is the ocean?
Come on.
What's the point of the... There, don't move. A ver, now with mine. Show it. Qué bonito.
This is what I'm fucking talking about. This is a real fucking margarita, by the way. None of that sweet and sour lime sugar shit. Just pure fucking tequila controy, lime, salted rim on the rocks. My wife got hers frappiado because she's a Freza, but you know, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Booyakacha. That's the sunset coming soon. And we're about 14 floors up. There's the lighthouse that we hiked to earlier. Can't really do anything cool with that, but yeah. So yeah, Viva Mazatlan. It brings you back memories to that one city we went to.
Si no te trae memorias, recuerdos
sí.
del que le diste.
What city was that?
Guadalajara, no, San Miguel de Allende.
No, está bien, hasta luego.
A ver, salud.
Fondo.
Yo creo que
Está bueno ese.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
guaguas.
Tequila.
Ah,